Hi, I'm Julie, and this is Simply Saturday. Welcome to episode 79. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a fast and easy card using a couple of images from the Zany Zoo bundle. We're going to make this cute card with the raccoon and the balloons and some bright colors. Let's get started. For today's fast and easy card, I am starting with a card base out of thick basic white cardstock. Now, if you don't have thick, the regular weight cardstock will work as well. I just prefer the thick if it's going to be the card base. So it's up to you. This is 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches, folded and scored down the middle at 4.25 inches. Then I have a piece of regular weight basic white cardstock, and this piece is 4 inches by 5.25 inches. Now, today's card goes together quite quickly. We're going to actually do a teeny bit of free-handing, which I don't want to make you nervous because you can do it. I promise you can. If I can do it, you can do it. All right, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get our words stamped on here. I'm using words from Biggest Wish, this stamp set here, and I'm using Poppy Parade for happy. And then I'm going to use Blueberry Bushel for birthday. And I'm going to stamp it so it kind of goes on top of my happy, just a little bit. Like so. Then we're going to take the confetti stamp from Zany Zoo because we will be using the raccoon with the balloons and the confetti stamp from Zany Zoo. So I'm going to stamp this a couple of times around the edges. All right, like this. One down here, one over here, two at the top, and you can turn your stamp if you don't want them all going the same direction, and one over here. All right, next, you're going to grab a black pen. Now, I have a very fine-tipped black marker. This is a Micron 03. It's a Pigma marker. This is something I probably picked up on Amazon at some point. This is not a Stampin' Up marker, but I do like the fine tip. And what you're going to do is just freehand a line around the border. And it's supposed to look free-handed. Don't get a ruler out, don't make straight lines. You're just going to freehand from this confetti to the corner and over to this one, from this one to here, as you see me doing. All right, it's supposed to look very free-handed. All you're doing is connecting your confetti. There you go. There is our hand-drawn border. All right, next we're going to bring in our raccoon with the balloons and stamp that. Now, if you prefer, you could stamp this image on a separate piece of white cardstock and then die cut it, if that makes you feel better, instead of taking the chance and stamping on this. Of course, if I make a big mistake on my card front here, then it might be ruined. That's why you might want to take the chance to stamp it, color it, cut it out, and then add it once it's perfect. But we're just going to go for it. So here is our raccoon with the balloons. All right, then we're going to add a teeny bit more color. So I have a Poppy Parade Dark Stampin' Blend, a Lemon Lolly Dark, a Parakeet Party Dark, and a Blueberry Bushel Dark. All right, so you're going to quickly color in the balloons. I'm using the brush end of each of my markers so that I get quick coverage. I'm not even using the light and the dark. You could, of course. But for fast and easy, all I'm doing is getting the color onto the paper. So I'm not worried about any shadows or highlights. And you also, at this point, could color in your raccoon if you want, but I'm not going to. We're going to stop right there. We're going to attach this to the card base. And I'm just going to use my liquid glue to do that. Lining it up with as equal borders as you can by eyeballing it. I'm going to flip it over and give that a press. And then we're just going to add a couple of embellishments. I have these tinsel gems here, and they're kind of in our colors, especially the yellow, blue, and green. So let's see what we can do with these. I'm for sure going to add a yellow one. And I think I'll do a green. Even though the green is darker, it's still really pretty. It looks good. And a blue one. So one of each. Right there, kind of in the space that's empty. And you have a super, super cute birthday card in just a couple of moments. Very cute, very easy to do. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, happy stamping.